Okay, cool guys. So actually we got disconnected due to some technical issues. So let us continue with another live session about your destination NAT. So we were talking about destination NAT, right? So in case of destination NAT, we do have one zone which is called DMZ zone. Suppose you have one DMZ zone with this IP address. Now suppose 172.16.1.10 would be the IP address of your any server, right? And now instead of using 10, what we can do is we can put 0. So that would be your network ID 1.0. So this would be your network ID. Now what you can do with the destination NAT? With destination NAT, you can create a static entry of that network ID and one public IP address, right? Now suppose 172.16.1.0, and you can map this IP with 1.1.1.1. Now suppose you have mapped this IP together, right? Now how does your NAT would be performed? Now if suppose if you have any user from outside, suppose you have one user A, and if he hits if we send any request on this IP, right? If we send any request on this IP, my firewall is going to perform translation and it will directly send this packet towards your DMZ zone or towards your internal servers, right? So basically this is the NAT which is performed by your firewall. So basically this NAT we mostly configure on outside interfaces, right? Why we use this? Why we use this? Now we use this so that our suppose these server are your internal servers, like your email server, your company's email server, and you would like to give access to outside user as well, right? And you would like to give access to those server to your outside users as well. Now in that situation you can perform destination NAT. Clear guys? So in that situation you can perform destination NAT. Clear? So that would be the destination NAT scenario. We always configure destination NAT from outside to DMZ zone. Mostly we do that, right? And the next reason behind that is here we have to perform your static entry, create your static entry so that you can perform translation. If you got any traffic on 1.1.1, it would be translated to this IP address. Basically this is the IP address of your server or your DMZ zone, right? Now the next server would be allocated by using LTM device. If you are using any F5 LTM, then it will load balance your traffic automatically. Clear guys? So this would be your destination NAT scenario. Now I explained you two NATs, basically the source NAT and the destination NAT. Now let me move to the next question, which is what is bidirectional netting, right? So guys, we already discussed about NAT. Now bidirectional netting is something you can perform NAT translation from both of the end. Suppose this is your firewall and this firewall has NAT feature enabled. You can perform either from this side, inside to outside, or outside to inside, right? This is called your bidirectional NAT. Now if I talk about the correct answer or the real definition or the documented definition, it enable internal servers to send and receive traffic through the firewall, and bidirectional translation is an optional for static NAT only, right? Basically what we are doing is we are performing bidirectional NAT in that scenario. Clear guys? Now The next question would be, what is GlobalProtect? Now, so guys, any idea, anyone who would like to answer this question? What is GlobalProtect? Okay, so my question is, what is GlobalProtect? Now, let me answer this question. The correct answer for this question would be, GlobalProtect provides a transparent agent that extends enterprise security policy to all users regardless to their location. To agent also can act as a remote VPN client. Now guys, anyone heard about the remote VPN? So if I talk about GlobalProtect feature, basically this is your remote VPN feature in your Palo Alto firewall. In case of Palo Alto firewall, GlobalProtect is known as a remote VPN. Right. Now, here guys, now, so if I talk about, let me give you a quick overview about the GlobalProtect. Right. Now, GlobalProtect, basically it provides you the transparency. Right. Now, if I talk about the component of GlobalProtect, so here we have a gateway. We have three components basically. The first one would be gateway, and the second one would be your portal, and the third one would be your agent. Now, let me give you a design or scenario where you can understand this in a well manner. Now, suppose again you have one firewall. This is your firewall, and you have one inside interface and outside interface again. Right? Inside and outside. Now, on your inside interface you have one switch where you have some servers. Suppose this is server 1, you do have server 2, and here you have server 3, right? Server 1, server 2, and this is your server 3. Now on outside, your outside interface is connected with the internet, right? This is your firewall. This is your Palo Alto firewall. Now, how we are using GlobalProtect and how we are using the three components of your GlobalProtect. Now, suppose this is your ISP. Now, and we do have some users connected through this internet company, and they would like to access your internal servers. So this would be your web server, and this is your email server, right? And this would be your Exchange server, you can say, or any other server, right? This would, so basically we have three servers: web server, email server, and Exchange server, right? And you have some users which is connected with through the internet. Now I am talking about the GlobalProtect feature. Now, the first requirement to use your GlobalProtect feature would be, you have to install one GlobalProtect application or GlobalProtect agent. Basically, GlobalProtect agent. So basically this is an application, right? So it is same like Cisco AnyConnect, right? It is same like Cisco AnyConnect. And if I talk about FortiGate, so 40 client would be the application. In case of Palo Alto, we are using GlobalProtect agent application, and we have to install that application to these PCs, these systems, right? All systems, right? Once we install this application, what we can do is, next next step we have to perform is we have to configure this firewall as a gateway as a gateway, or you can say a GlobalProtect gateway. This would be your GlobalProtect gateway. Right now, again you can also enable one service which is portal. Right now I'll let you know what this portal means. Right now, portal means okay. Now why we require this portal. Now suppose you have GlobalProtect client over here or GlobalProtect agent over here. Now we have installed this GlobalProtect application. Now by installing this application, what we can do is we can create tunnel between your computer and your firewall. Right, that would be your secure tunnel. So you have to open that GlobalProtect agent application, then you can create one secure tunnel between your firewall and between your computer and firewall. Right now you can connect with your internal servers. Right, so that is the main logic behind GlobalProtect. Right now, once you create tunnel, you can safely communicate with your internal servers over the untrusted network. So that is the only reason we use this feature. Right, GlobalProtect feature. Basically this is your remote VPN feature. Right now, the next thing would be portal. So portal means once you connect your system with your computer with your firewall, once you make a connection between your computer and your firewall, you will get one web page where it would be your firewall would ask you to enter the username and password. Right, in that scenario you will get a web page. Suppose this is your web page and it would ask you for username and password, and you have to enter the username and password. Then you can if you are authorized, if you got the authorized clear access, then only you would be able to communicate with internal server. Then only you can access your web server, email server or exchange server. Right, so basically this is the logic, or this is the scenario behind your GlobalProtect feature. Right now your GlobalProtect feature has three components. The first one is gateway, and the portal and agent. Okay guys, so next question. So that's all about GlobalProtect. Now the next question is, explain the various link in case of HA feature. Right, high availability feature. Now suppose you are using high availability feature. Now in case of high availability feature, we have two modes basically. One is active and the another one would be active and passive. Right, I am talking about HA, which is higher availability. Higher availability. Now, so in case of high availability, we have two features, right? Active and active passive. Right now, let me describe you one feature which says, so here we are talking about the links, right? So in case of active, we have three links, right? Now suppose this is your firewall 1 and this is your firewall 2, right? In case of active and passive mode, you have two links. The first link would be HA1 and the second link would be HA2. Clear? basically you have two links, HA1 and HA2. Now, if I talk about the reason behind two links, basically if I talk about your HA1 link we are using to send or receive control plane traffic. Right, HA1 link we use to send control plane traffic. Now example of your control plane traffic, the first example would be configuration changes. Right, now if you suppose this is your firewall in active mode and your other firewall is in passive mode. Now if any changes made by your active firewall, it would be sent through HA1. Now what kind of changes? Like your configuration changes and your commit changes and your IPsec essays, not IPsec essays, basically heartbeat information would also be sent through your heartbeat information. We can also send basically these device sharing heartbeat information through HA1 link. Now we do have another link which is HA2, right? With HA2 link, what we are sharing, basically this is your data plane link. HA2 link would be your data plane link. Now your data plane link, if I talk about your data plane link is basically L2 link. This is your L2 link. Here we can share if I talk about these two firewalls sharing the session information, ARP table information, routing table information and IPsec essays through HA2 link. So this would be your first mode, which is active and passive mode. Right, now in case of next mode, which is active and active mode, in case of active and active mode, the situation would be different, right? Now in case of active and active mode, we need at least 3 links between two firewalls. Now let me add another link that would be your basically this is your third link. So now you have one link, second link, and you do have third link, right? So basically your HA3 link is would be additional, right? That would be your extra link, the third one. Now again, if I talk about the active and active mode, now your both of the firewall is now active. Now in case of active and active mode, your first link and second link will perform the same task, right? So first link would be your control plane link and the second link would be your data plane link, right? Now let me talk about the third link, which is HA3 link. Basically we are using this third link for session information, right? Means suppose if your firewall A has a 50 TCP connection going on and suddenly it got changed to 100, so again 50 TCP connection information would be this firewall will share 50 connection TCP information by using your third link, right? It will send that request or send the copy of those requests by using your third link. So basically this is the reason we have third link over here. Clear? Now total we have 3 links in case of active and active mode, and your third link basically we are using to share session information between these two firewalls. Clear, guys? So that would be your GlobalProtect scenario. Now let me move to the next question, which is next question would be, what protocol used to exchange heartbeat between HA? So which protocol do we use to exchange heartbeat between HA devices, or in case of high availability between two Palo Alto firewalls? Basically we use ICMP packets. Right? The correct answer would be ICMP packet. We use ICMP packet to exchange heartbeat between HA devices. Now so the next question says the port number used in high availability. So which port number exactly you are using in high availability feature? Now the first port number would be TCP. So the first port number would be TCP 28769, right? And the next port number would be TCP 28260, right? And we are using these two ports for clear text communication. Clear? Now, so basically these ports we are using in case of HA1 link, right? For HA2 link we do have another ports. For HA2 link we have other ports like your in HA1 we have clear text communication and encrypted communication as well. For encrypted communication we are using TCP port number 28 for encrypted communication. TCP 28, right? For encrypted communication we are using port number 28 in case of HA1 link. And if I talk about HA2 link, we are using protocol number, not port number. This is your protocol number 99 or UDP port number 29281. So basically these two are your port numbers, right? In case of HA2 link, right? In case of high availability communication. Now guys, next question, what are the scenario for failover triggering, right? So can anyone who give me the scenario behind your failover triggering, right? So guys, what is failover triggering? Now failover triggering is something like, suppose you have two firewalls, right? Okay, let me draw this design. So failover triggering, basically your something, suppose you have two firewalls. Suppose you have one firewall and the next firewall as well, connected through HA ports, right? HA links. Now, failover triggering is something. Suppose this is your active firewall and this is your passive firewall. If your active firewall goes fail, in that scenario, your passive firewall is going to take over your network. Right now, it is going to control your network. It means that data packet or data packet flow would be started from your passive firewall. Clear? Now, so this is your scenario where you have active and passive firewall. So this is called failover triggering. In case of failover, suppose your firewall A got failed. In that scenario, your passive firewall is going to move to the active state. This is your failover triggering, right? Now, my question was, what are the scenarios for failover triggering? Now, the scenarios behind that is, the first scenario I could say, if one or more monitor interfaces fail, right? So guys, in case of HA, we can monitor any interface. Suppose this is your outside interface and this is your another outside interface. What you can do is you can monitor your outside interfaces. So in case of your outside interface got failed, your another firewall would perform move to the active state, right? So this is one scenario. And the next scenario, the answer another answer for this question would be, if one or more specified destination cannot be pinged by the active firewall. It means basically you are looking at your paths. So basically this is called path monitoring, right? Suppose you have two paths to reach over the internet, right? To reach the internet, you have two paths. Now this is your PA1 firewall, this is your PA2 firewall, and you have two paths to reach to any particular destination, or you could say internet, right? So now we are monitoring the path. So this would be your path, this link would be your path, right? So this would be your path. If any path goes down, suppose this path goes down, we can also monitor path in case of high availability feature, in case of Palo Alto, right? We can also do that. So basically, to detect error between your firewalls, we can perform here we have three states, right? Means how my firewall is going to decide which interface or which interface goes down, right? Now what we can do is we can monitor three things to come out from your failover situation. We can monitor your heartbeat. In case other firewall won't receive any heartbeat for few seconds, it will move to the active state. This is your first scenario. Now the next scenario would be you can monitor your link, right? This is your second scenario. In case monitoring link goes down, the next firewall will move to active mode, right? And the third scenario says, in case of path, this path goes down, right? This path goes down, your passive firewall will move to active state automatically. Clear? So here we have three error detection states. The first one is heartbeat polling, and the next one is path monitoring, and the third one would be link monitoring, right? So this is the correct answer behind your failover triggering. Now what is the CLI command to check system details? Now guys, the command to check your system details would be show system info. And this command will show you the management IP address, apart from that system version and serial number as well, right? So basically this command will help you to find serial number and the system version and your your management IP information as well. Okay guys, next question. So how to check license of Palo Alto firewall? Now again guys, you have to move to device tab, right? The answer for this question would be you have to move to device tab first. By going to the device tab, you have to move to the license tab, right, where you will get to know about all the licenses of your firewall. Okay guys, any more question as of now, because this is your 1 hour of session, and I think that's all for the day from my end. Guys, if you have any question, you can connect with us on our WhatsApp group, right? And you can directly connect with us on the given mobile number that we already gave you. You will find my mobile number, contact details on the description of this video, right? So guys, in case of any query, you can connect with me, or you do have another option, you can connect with us over Facebook, right? So basically this is our Facebook page with the name of Network Buddies, and YouTube channel. Even you can contact me through WhatsApp. You just have to click on WhatsApp button to connect with me guys. And let me announce some more information about our upcoming batches. Basically we are starting one Palo Alto and F5 combination batch from 20th of February, right? Now we are planning other batches as well related to routing and switching and other batches, right guys? So if you are interested, if any one of your friend also interested with these batches, you can connect with us directly. If you want any syllabus related query, and if you want to look at your demo sessions, again in the same YouTube channel you will find our demo sessions on Palo Alto, Checkpoint Firewall, FortiGate firewalls, right? Even I'm planning for one F5 LTM GSM GTM and ASM batch, right? So now on the other tab here you can see we do have one lab design. Basically I am working on this lab design. This is not the complete or exact lab design. I'm working on this lab design. So in that lab design we are going to perform your LTM, right? Basically your LTM practicals. So here we have two LTM devices which are doing load balancing. Apart from that, I'm also going to put few firewalls to this design so that we can perform a good task, right? Or we can learn F5 till expertise level. So basically I'm trying my best from my end. So this is basically I'm working on this design for F5 LTM. We do have another design for your Palo Alto labs, basically. Okay, let me try to find it out. Otherwise you can find the design on this YouTube channel, right? I already covered information about the design. Clear guys? So any question guys as of now? If you have any question, you can put in the chat box, and if you don't have any question, that would be very great. And if you want to join our full courses, you can connect with us or connect with me directly, because I would be the only instructor for your firewall. If you want to learn any firewall, F5 LTM, GTM, ASM, I would be the only instructor. Clear guys? So the next batch would be starting from 20th of Feb. Done. So that's all from my day guys, from my side for the day. I hope you don't have any query, and this session would be very helpful for you all, and I hope this session would be informative for you all, right? And by getting a lots of support from my previous session on part 1 of your Palo Alto interview question and answers, basically I connected again for your Palo Alto question and answer session 2, right? So again guys, I need your support. If you like this video, I would request you all to comment below, right? And you can also share this video and subscribe this channel, and so that you can get some good videos, or you will receive extreme knowledge about other devices, multiple devices I could say. Basically we work on multi-vendor technology or multi-vendor designs, right? So that's all for the day guys. Let's connect after some time. I am planning another session on checkpoint and other firewalls as well. So if you want me to connect for another firewall session, like your checkpoint firewall interview session and your FortiGate firewall interview session, again we will be connecting again, right? For that I would request you all to subscribe this channel and also comment below if you like this video. That's all from my side guys. Okay, thank you, bye bye.